Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashwat, a student studying in the IB program. And today I'll be discussing the note-taking archetypes. It's an interesting idea that I found online and I wanted to share it with all of you. The idea behind these archetypes is it helps you find an app which more closely relates to your personality and therefore makes note-taking easier, faster, and more efficient for you. So let's talk about the three note-taking archetypes, which is the architect, the gardener, and the librarian. Let's first talk about the architect archetype. Much like real-life architects, you want a clear blueprint and a set of overarching principles over which you can build your edifice of knowledge. So essentially, you want a set of rules, but you don't want it to be so confined that you aren't able to express yourself and create your own system. In addition to this, you may have a systems mindset because you enjoy creating systems over which you can organize your life and information. If you feel like you fall into this category, you would like apps like Notion and Craft because they allow you to create a system for yourself. But at the same time, have a set of rules and principles that you have to follow, but they're not too constraining. Now let's move on to the second note-taking archetype, which is the gardener. Now the gardener is the complete opposite of the architect archetype. In this archetype, you would like to just have spontaneous connections occur between your different resources and different information that you've entered into the app. You want to grow your information like it's a garden, and you want to have many different seedlings of knowledge and let them grow and interconnect and intertwine with each other in a way that no system could do. If you feel like you're in this sort of system, you would not want to have any categorization or any rules. You would want the freedom to create your own knowledge bases and the freedom to create your own method of organizing, which is usually no method, it's just adding information and allowing the connections to grow between them. If you feel like you fall in this category, you would usually like apps like Rome, Obsidian, Logsec, Athens Research, and more. Now let's move on to the third and final note-taking archetype, which is the librarian. Now the librarian is much like the architect archetype, but in this sort of archetype, you would rather want to store information which is of value to you only, whether it's a value to your passion, whether it's a value to your hobbies, etc. You don't store information just for storing, and you store it for your future self. And you have a similar system in mind that architects do. But you want to store information like it's in a library. You want to organize in such a way that it's reliable, it's there in the future, and it's very easy to find information. If you feel like you fall in this archetype, you like apps like Evernote and OneNote because they prioritize reliability over new features. So coming to the end of this video, if you feel like you've fallen in one or maybe even two or maybe all three of these archetypes, that's completely fine because that means that you're able to have a vast array of apps which will help build your productivity system. Like for me, my combination is Notion and Logstack because I feel like I fall in both the architect archetype and the gardener archetype. If you feel like you fall in one or more of these, don't worry, it's completely fine, and you can build an even better productivity system for yourself. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.